You're listening to Rockers in Recovery Radio. If you'd like to find out more information, go to rockersinrecovery.com or Rockers in Recovery on Facebook. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.
Hey, good evening. John Hollis with Rockers in Recovery Media. A little bit about us. Rockers in Recovery Media is dedicated to carrying the message of addiction education through music, news, events, festivals, and other great things that we do here to help educate people across the United States. And that takes place within and not limited to the clean and sober communities. What we're here to be able to do is give people hope. Most importantly, to educate them on different things that they could do to maybe help them or help a family member. Tonight we have Music in Recovery, and we have Jimmy Stowe. And Jimmy Stowe is a musician and a clinician and all-around great guy. Let's get Jimmy on the phone. Jimmy, how you doing tonight?
Hi, John. I'm doing fantastic. Wonderful life I'm leading here in sobriety and recovery. So it's really taken off. So I'm happy to be on the show tonight. Thanks for inviting me.
Music in Recovery. So you're a great musician and a great clinician, right?
I love the way you put that. We always think in terms of rhyming schemes, right? But that's great. But yeah, I'm coming up on 8 years now, and in really good spiritual-based recovery. My journey has been a long one. I started out almost 30 years ago in my first 12-step meeting. Of course, I've been in the music business for now it seems like forever. But I graduated from the University of Miami back in 1976 and immediately went right into the music business to pursue a drinking and drugging career. And I became pretty good at both. But the drinking and the drugging caught up with me, and it really took its toll on me after many years, and it really took away some of my dreams and aspirations musically. But I managed to hang on to that, and with the help of recovery and a spirit greater than myself, I still get to do what I love, and even in a more authentic and more effective way these days. So, that's where I begin my journey in recovery, with that kind of gratitude. So, and especially for guys like you and people that I've met along the way that have helped me, and supported me and brought me to this place where I'm at today.
Jimmy, I love the fact that you have put so much work into your recovery and you're able to help and give back. You actually do music unplugged sets at a rehab center that you work at now, but you have really put this together where you can go out and share the experience of music in recovery, and it's really affected a lot of people in a positive, really, really positive way. So that being said, the music aspect of it, when you first got started, how long ago did you start with music?
Well, I've been playing since I was a kid, but I had I'm from the Boston area, and I was walking through the Berkeley College up there of extraordinary jazz musicianship up there, which I am not. But I was walking through there after some classes at Boston State one day, and I saw this sign on the billboard that they were auditioning guitar players-singers. So I went and I auditioned, and I got a job we were all like 17, 18-year-old guys. The band was really very professional, and we did a lot of work throughout New England. Worked through an agency up there called Surf Nantasket. And through that agency and through that connection, we got an opportunity to work with Jim Croce, which was my first sort of, my first encounter with an artist that I could actually, that I enjoyed, and then I actually got a chance to sit with him and work alongside him at a couple of events. And what happened from there was it really inspired me. I ended up going down to the University of Miami, and with that inspiration from working with Jim, I just decided that was going to be my career. So I played when I got out of college. I went back to New England, and I played through bars and restaurants all throughout New England, and of course, you know, that's where the addiction sort of took off. I mean, I wouldn't call it an addiction at that point. It was more like a necessary, you know, part of the landscape. We were all, you know, participating, and that's just kind of what we did. But I stayed with the solo thing for many years, and I ended up coming back down to Florida. Kind of wearing out my welcome up there with all the crazy antics that I was doing. But I started working down here in the bars again, and I actually got a job in Fort Lauderdale, a nice place called Coconuts, and I put a little acoustic act together, and from there I got an opportunity to go to the Sheraton Bell Harbor in Miami, and was introduced to the corporate music industry. And since that time, I've been working primarily in the corporate industry. I formed the band Jimmy Stowe and the Stowaways, and just kind of in and out, you know, bumping my head along the way. I had a couple of car accidents. I was in intensive care. A lot of calamity and chaos and catastrophe. It was happening, but I was still kind of muddling through it. I managed to get 3 months of sobriety, and I got an opportunity to work with a band called Dr. Hook, which was a popular band, had a lot of hits in the 70s. I had an opportunity to go around a little world tour with them, so to speak. We started in Australia, and I started drinking again and hitting the coke and some other things, and it took me down really, really fast, and I just finally had to surrender. Got into a treatment, got hooked from one of the car accidents. I got hooked on opiates. And I had to surrender at one point. Things were really just completely out of control. Got into treatment. I mean, there's so much. You know, I'm 62, so there's so many things. It's really hard to condense your life in a 15-minute phone call. I'm like fast-forwarding, backing up, you know, hitting bumps, and there's so much that's gone on in the past 30 years that I've been playing music.
Well, here's the good part. The good part is that you're sober, you're clean, and you're doing the right thing today, and you've been doing that for a while. And the most important thing is that we're helping people. And I mean, when it really comes right down to it, Jimmy, that's what this is all about. It isn't about beating our chests. It's about who are we going to help, and who's the next person that we're going to help that's in line, that's seeking help.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, instead of me trying to, you know, go over the history of my in my professional, you know, music career, it's more important for me to start where I started out when I got out of treatment. You know, at that point I was committed to recovery, and because I really had enough. And then then the work kind of kicked in, and that's where I had to, you know, I was going to 2 or 3 meetings a day. I was, I didn't have to be told to call my sponsor. I got my sponsors, got them to sit down, and I said, we're going to go through the steps. And we proceeded to go through the steps, and I started helping others, taking on some sponsees, and I decided to go to pursue my counseling, get my certificate. So I'm a certified addiction counselor now. Been working in treatment centers for a while, and I integrated the music as well with that. So I do music and recovery groups. And now the most exciting thing, right? I'm sitting in our new recovery community organization. It's called the Recovery Community Center, and it's in Margate. I work with a guy named Rick Riccardi. I know a lot of people know Rick and the great things that he's done in this area. And together and with a couple of other people, we've opened up this nonprofit organization. It's in Margate, 5400, if I can plug it, 5400 West Atlantic Boulevard. And what we do here is pretty spectacular. We're really opening the door to recovery to the community at large. So it's not just kept in the in the quiet in the rooms, so to speak. We now have an open door here where anybody that's in recovery, anybody that's seeking help, anybody any family members, any allies, we are open, and we provide a tremendous amount of programs and opportunities and resources, referrals, all kinds of good things. We have recovery coaching here. We do we offer certification for recovery coaching specialists. We'll be doing things like that. We have nutrition. We have all kinds of life skills, fitness. We have guest speakers. We do have meetings here where we connect to the community at large. We work very close with AA and NA and Children of Alcoholics. Let's see, what else we got? There's just so much here. So I really encourage people to check us out in Margate. But so that's just a little bit of what my recovery has offered. Given me an opportunity to do and carrying the message.
That's great stuff.
I don't encourage everybody to, go full speed ahead, but I'll tell you, when you feel the spirit move and you get some sense of gratitude, there's just so much that so much opens up and opportunity. And I know you've experienced that yourself and what you do with Rockers in Recovery. So that's why I enjoy our relationship. I love talking to you.
Well, it's good stuff, man. Rockers in Recovery has been around since 2008 now, and a recovery media company that's reaching anywhere from 3 or 4 million people on a weekly basis. If you had told me that, back in 2008, I would have told you to put down the pipe. So, life is where it's supposed to be, and it carries forward. Jimmy, one of the things I was going to say, I really would like to get a phone number. I'd like to get a phone number from you because we're coming towards the end for the Fellowship Foundation.
Okay, the phone number for the Fellowship Foundation is 754-205-7428.
And what is the address again?
You can find it on Facebook as well. It's 5400 West Atlantic Boulevard, Margate, Florida.
All right, very good. And your opening hours, what hours are you open?
Well, we're open, the office is open from 10 to 6. Mm-hmm. So we have ongoing programs that can go on off into the night. As far as, in fact, tonight we have what we affectionately call the Acoustic Recovery Cafe, ARC, where we have it sort of like an open mic night. I know you're familiar with that because of your endeavors with the Rockers and Recovery Cafes. And so we're just doing basically an open night here, open mic night. We're getting a great response for that. And so there's programs going on. We have the NA and AA meetings throughout the week at nightly, and some other things going on. We also have Smart Recovery that comes in as an alternative. So we provide alternatives to recovery. All roads, basically, is what our mission statement is.
That is cool stuff. Jimmy, I want to thank you for being on the show tonight. You guys that are listening on the Rockers and Recovery streamer, we want to thank you guys for tuning into this live event. And most importantly, you guys hang out, be safe, be well, and we'll catch you on the next show. Jimmy, thanks again for being on, and we'll talk soon, brother.
Thanks, brother. Love you. Thank you.
Yep, bye-bye. All right, guys, Rockers and Recovery, we want to thank you for tuning in. RockersandRecovery.com. That's where you want to find us. Bye-bye.
The new COVID-19 vaccine is now available. The Fulton County Board of Health has updated COVID booster shots and flu vaccines to fight the latest variants of each illness. Remember, vaccines work. We've done an excellent job of staying up to date on vaccines, reducing the number of illnesses in our community. Continue to protect yourself and others by making an appointment at the nearest Board of Health location. The Fulton County Board of Health is here to serve you. Stay current. Visit FultonCountyBOH.com or call 770-520-7500 for more info.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.